And because I'm a channel where, you know, I can't blow dry my hair, I'm constantly looking for ways to stretch it so I can trim it. Alright, it's Patrice Evans. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Make sure that you have subscribed, click the bell, and like the video if you like it. So today I'm going to stretch my hair so that I can trim it, okay? So for today I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to sleep with it overnight, and then we're going to see my length check, and we're going to trim my hair. I've been trying different methods on how to trim my hair, and I'm going to try the African threading. So I don't love the idea of having this very, very thin thread right now. So I'm just going to use it because this is what I have right now. And I'm going to do my best with what I have. Stay on if you're ready to see how I do this. I'm going to go ahead and take this down, and then I'm going to go ahead and try and do this threading. I'll probably come off and then show you the rest of it, and then sleep in it, and then you'll see the rest of it tomorrow. So it's gonna be a 2-day thing. My pre-poo that I did, that I have in my hair right now, is my Giovanni, my deep conditioning honey mask, and my growth oil, okay? So I'll show you that at the end of the video, and I'll let you know all that. So that's all I have in it. I don't have any gel, no setting, nothing, okay? So let's get started. So, boy, I just popped it off, you see that? So let me show you what this is. So that's my hair. So I put this on my hair, and I had the plastic on my ends because it's cold where I am. I put this on top of the plastic, and then I took my weave hair that was very close to my natural hair, and I just wrapped it around. So if you're interested in seeing how I do that in a video, then go ahead, comment below, and I'll definitely try to get that for you. Okay, so my hair is a little damp right now. I don't know where my wide tooth comb is, because I don't use combs in my hair. So that's gonna be an issue. So you can see it's a little bit stretched already, my hair. Itchy. So this is my hair. Anyway, so I hope you can really see my hair. All right, so this is what I do. I never use combs, so you can see I'm getting ready to do a wash day where I'm going to do my henna, as it's considered my dye. That's how I dye my grays that grow in. I do henna. So this is what I'm gonna do. Most of what I'm gonna do is with the finger. So it's gonna be as stretched out as I can possibly do it, but probably not very stretched because I'm not gonna go crazy with combs. I have this comb I found. I found this comb right here. And you and I both know I shouldn't be using this comb, but water bottles up here. I'm trying to get like my mirror. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to stretch it in, how many should I do? I think I'm gonna do 6. Okay, I'm gonna do 6. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. So I got this here, this one, and I'm gonna do one in the back. Why? Because I just don't feel like doing a million of them. I'm just not in the mood. So this is my first time, and I don't want to be doing this all day. So there, I got this, and I'll do another one here. All right, I feel like I want to do more in my I want you to see my hair without product. Like, it's semi-damp. You see how that shrinks right in there in my kitchen area? In my kitchen. You see how it shrinks in here? It's so long down here, so I had it in a ponytail, so this is long. I just want you to just get a little glimpse of the state of my hair. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, it sounds like I'm gonna have to, when it comes out to this area, because it looks so tight here, I'm probably gonna do more than just one big one. I might just do 4 in here, and then do the rest of them, okay? So, and I do believe in starting with the back first because it's a lot of hard work. But I've never done this before, so I gotta at least see how to do it first, and then I can start in the back. I wish my thread was a weave thread. Okay, so first let me do the side that you can see the best, which is up here. I'm gonna part with my finger because I do not use combs. And I'm gonna go ahead and remember, if you're an OG, y'all know I have a heavy hand, so. Okay, so I'm embarking on a new journey for me. Every time I do this, it's something brand new. I'm learning a lot about my hair on how to manipulate it when it's not wet. So far, so good. And I'm preparing it so that I can start the African threading. And we will see how this ends up. I will fast forward. So long. This is just so exciting to me. So I'm going to take the thread. Apparently you take the thread. This is not the best, but I'm going to do what I got. I'm going to work with what I got. All right, I'm going to take the thread and I'm going to lay it like a part of it on my hair. I hope you can see it. So I don't know if you can see, there's thread here laying on my hair. You see that? Okay, so now I'm going to hold this taut. I'm going to twist it a little bit. So I really have it. Okay. Then I'm going to take this, and this is exciting. I can't believe my grandmother used to do this. I'm so excited that I'm doing what my grandma used to do. The African tradition. This is exciting. I'm so much like my grandma, the preacher. Grandma Elizabeth would be so proud of me. She'd be like, look at my granddaughter doing my thing. I'm so, oh my gosh. I like feel my ancestors proud of me. Okay, I did that. And now I'm just gonna keep going down. I don't know how they do this. I don't think you're supposed to switch hands like I'm doing, but I'm gonna keep going. I don't know if I have enough thread, because you're supposed to have thread longer than your hair. So I'm gonna do my best. And I hope the camera can see it. Guys, this is gonna get better. Cause I'm gonna go and find better thread too. I don't think it's supposed to be switching hands. I'm gonna keep my hand on this. So. No, it's not long enough. It's not long enough for my hair. Okay. So I think I have to do it again. I don't think you can keep doing it if it's not long enough. Well, I guess that's good news and bad news. It's good because my hair is long. But this is supposed to come out as easy as that. Okay, let's try this again. But I'm going to take my time and do this right. Wish I could find my weave threads. It's probably in that bin that I have, the fake hair. The fake hair bin. So, I learned something. You can't use very thin yarn because it got stuck in my hair and it got a little scary there. I probably shouldn't be using this comb either, but what I'm gonna do, I decided, is I'm gonna come back, we're gonna do this again, but I still need to stretch my hair right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my banding that I always do with these rubber bands. So, but I'm banding with dry hair, with hair that doesn't have any gel in it or anything. Just gonna band it down with this. And we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. And what I can do is a comparison of how does it come out with my regular banding that I do with my ouchless bands versus the thread when I finally get all the tools that I really want. I'm gonna go ahead and use this comb, even though I hate this, I gotta get the right tools. The problem is when you don't use combs, you don't have combs. So I cannot find my wide tooth comb anywhere because I never, ever, ever comb my hair. So this is all I had in the house. And I don't like what it's doing, but here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and band it like this. This is easy for me. I know what's going on with my hair with this, and I can trim it and see how long my hair is. In fact, this might be the way I always do it. Let's hope I have enough of these to cover my whole head. Okay, so I've never banded my hair without my gel. I've always had my gel. So this is gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna tuck the ends up. I never do that, but I'm doing that today. Okay, so this is weird to maneuver my hair and deal with it while it is dryish. It has a tiny bit of moisture, but not much. I usually do the back first, but I figured, why don't I go ahead and let y'all see my hair. I'm gonna comb it with my fingers first. At the root, first you do the ends. And then you work your way up. I don't know if you see all that. I'm combing here. This is the reason why I don't like to deal with dry hair is because I know I'm heavy-handed. And banding is great for someone that's heavy-handed like me because you never hardly part your hair. You never really do your hair. You just keep it clumped. That's a word we haven't heard in a while in the natural hair community, right? So I'm just gonna let it go a little quicker. I don't know if you can see it in my face. I am not happy because I have done an amazing regimen up until now. I learned that I actually am not ready to do threading and I can't wait to do it. But I'm also doing something outside of what I do. I'm a fish out of water dealing with dry hair. And I'm going to take the ends and go up with it. I don't do that when normally I don't do that. Alright, so I figured in this part I'll speed it up a little bit. What I'm doing is giving my crown area tender loving care. That is my secret to fullness of hair. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I had set out to give my crown area some love, and now you see the outcome of that. It has grown so much. And what I'm saying in here is that you can see that it's a lot longer than it appears to be because I believe it may be 4A, 4B. I'm not sure. And it's going to take a little bit more to stretch that out. I am so delicate with this area, and it's really, really helped me a lot to be that way. For these purposes, I end up trying to use the comb. For a second, I try to use the comb, but then I realized, no, maybe not this hair. I think I decided to use my hands after that because it's so delicate. I like that. I like the way that sounds. So I'll wait till it stretches out and then I'll do it tomorrow. Because I don't think it's liking the idea of being combed today. But you see it's already starting to stretch out some. Okay, so we got this side. Now, and my arms are tired, and that's the reason why you do your harder hair to reach first, because your arms are tired. You get tired. And you're not even supposed to be doing your hair when you're tired, so you want to get all your new energy, your good energy has to be in the back of your hair first. So I'm speeding up so that I can do the other side of my crown area. And I'm thinking to myself, I cannot do this. I never deal with my hair when it's dry. This is just the weirdest thing for me. I'm trying to figure out how all these other naturals are able to stretch their hair when it's dry, manipulate it this much, and still have hair on the head. Let's see where we're at with this. We're not going to give up. We don't give up. So I'm making sure that it has a little more moisture, and I'm starting to feel more comfortable doing it. Oh, it's thick right there. I'm going to go ahead and separate it because it's so thick right here. All right in here it gets thick. I'm going to separate it so it's not so thick. And get this side. Okay. So I guess the secret is, like the last time I did this, is to moisturize your hair. Get a little moisture in it. So now I'm starting to notice that in my crown area, it's starting to stretch better. once again, a little moisture in it, and now it's behaving the way I'm used to. But I still feel uncomfortable with that comb. I'm going to probably go and get a wide tooth comb if I can't find the one I had. I'm starting to also think to myself, okay, is it possible that some of the hair that I'm seeing is because I don't use a comb and I might have shedding is what I was thinking, and I'm hoping that's the case. And after looking at the hair, it did seem a little bit long, but I do have to say I saw a lot of tiny little pieces on the table and on the computer. And y'all, it just makes me cringe. This is the stuff that makes me cringe if I even see somebody else doing it. So I'm just making it through this, and then I'm learning from this. You're watching me learn about my hair. And now I'm very tired. My arms are tired. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm not doing two because this is a delicate area. So I'm doing one. I'm too tired. And this is the last bit right here. I'm gonna just turn this one in. And battery's blinking like crazy. Okay, y'all. I will see you in the morning, okay? All right, so it is morning and I put my face on and okay, so it turns out that I tried the African threading and I need a little bit more prepping to be able to do that. So that's why I had to make this video about my banding as my stretch method, okay? So my heatless blowout, I had to use banding instead of the African threading. I did want to do the African threading. So the next time I trim my hair, my goal is to do the African threading. I'm still working on figuring out how to do this. And this is probably one of the last few things that I'm still working on to understand with my hair. So please join me on my journey. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so I just decided go ahead and do what you've done before. This is what it looks like the next day. Okay, and usually when I do my banding, I do it with gel and it's for a hairstyle. But right now, I'm going to bring down I might bring my growth oil in a minute. All right, so I'm starting to see some stretch. I really need to get my henna to dye those grays, but that's okay. I want y'all to see the truth of what I do. I'm leaving it alone because I want to film myself doing it to show you how it's done. But I figured I'd speed this up so I can get through this part because there's so much I want to cover and I also want to trim. So I hope you're all sticking with me till the end of the video. So yeah, I'm talking about my grays. Yeah, I like to see my grays because it reminds me that I am getting older. And I figure I earned them grays. Shoot. So this is my hair. My hair. This is my hair. This is what my hair is looking like. I honestly, you're seeing it before I'm seeing it because now I'm about to look at it now. So there, this is my hair. The first time I've ever seen my hair blown out in a long time since this summer when I did it, you know? And if I feel up to it, I might insert a picture. Holy, oh my goodness, y'all. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, did my hair grow or what? It sure did, didn't it? You know how I get when I start doing this, then I want to wear it out. Okay, so this right here and here could be stretched even more, right in here. But I babied this area, so I don't worry about that. All right, so, so this is my hair stretched, semi-stretched, I guess you could call it, right? Would you say it's more semi-stretched? And it's got like a cute, I don't know, it's got some length. I'm so excited. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm so glad, you guys don't realize, I'm so happy to share this with you, this day with you. Especially if you've been following me for a while, you know this is a big deal for me, right? And anybody that's new, they can see that this is real, not just like, oh, I stopped perming my hair, nothing against anybody else. But my hair was down my back when I had the perm, and then it started to get thin, so I chopped it off and now I'm regrowing it. No, my hair was never down my back. So, this is just, you know, I've had my hair bra length thin, like a tail thin because I had a weave, but the rest of the hair was short, so it wasn't even, I don't even know if that counts. You know what I mean? And it probably was this hair back here because as you can see, it's straighter and it doesn't have much of a problem. This is the easiest hair for me. I'm not quite sure what the texture is. I think it's maybe 3C. I think this might be 3C or maybe 3B. I'm not even sure. Anyway, but it doesn't make a difference. So let me comb that piece first with my fingers. I'm gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do is, first of all, celebrate that OMG. Is this ridiculous or what, y'all? Can y'all believe this? That this is my hair? And technically, I think it was it 2 years? I think it might be 2 full years with a setback. So all of 17, all of 18, 3 years, and all of 19 with a setback, which I think adds up for like 2.5 years because it's 3 years with a setback. If you're new to my channel, you wanna know how long it took you to grow your hair, I would say 3 years with a setback. So, you know, because I had that hair fell out that I had in 2016 and I basically had to start all over again. So anyway, let me begin to comb this out, which I never do, as you guys know. This part here is the hardest to do and I will be tired afterwards, but the rest of it's so easy that it won't really affect. Being tired for the rest of my hair won't really bother me too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like put this back. Like, okay, so this is the deal, y'all. I never deal with dry hair. So this is actually new for me. I never deal with dry hair. I always have my hair wet or has some product in it or something. So I'm doing new stuff with you right here. So y'all bear with me. I'm learning. I'm learning how to deal with my hair when it's completely stretched and learning how to have it so that I can trim it. So it's the only time I have to do it. And because I'm a channel where, you know, I can't blow dry my hair, I'm constantly looking for ways to stretch it so I can trim it. Because I don't really wear it stretched just to be wearing it stretched because I don't really care for, I don't need my hair to be stretched. Okay, so let me take this section now. Okay, y'all, OGs, y'all know this is a big deal right here. Y'all remember my kitchen when it was, I had a hard time growing it? I know y'all remember. I know you remember. Okay, well, this is really exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in 4s. Yeah, I'm gonna divide this in 4 and I'm gonna comb it. And if you see little stuff flying, it's probably the dry conditioner at my deep conditioning honey mask and the Giovanni, which you'll see in my wash day video when I do it. And I might do I might do the pre-poo in the wash day video so you can see everything from beginning to end. I want you to see it all. So I'll show you my what I'm using. Okay, so I'm combing this with my hands so that I can have it stretched out enough and trim it. Now, I don't even know if I should call my trims because what they really are dustings for every 2 months, okay? can't do what other people can do possibly with my hair, and I'm probably gonna have to cut it wet, you know, like some other nationalities do, because I'm feeling this and it feels so brittle right now and so dry, and I just don't like the way this feels. I know I conditioned it, I know I have maximum hydration, so I know it's already hydrated enough because I've always hydrated it, but right this second, it's not, I don't like the way this is feeling. I cannot believe how long my hair is. This is insane. Y'all remember the summer when I did that Naturally Timmy video? Wow, it's like, is this like almost double what it was then, or maybe half? Isn't that long? Praise the Lord, huh? Won't he do it? Anyway, so this hair, obviously you see how it's much easier to comb because it's a different texture. And I'm going from the ends to the roots. I'm looking at the video over there because I cannot see as well as you can see there. So I got that piece done. It's combing through very well. I watch a lot of YouTubers combing their hair, and I'm like, you know, maybe I should comb my hair once in a while. So there you go, I comb my hair. So I guess then what I'm doing is detangling. So this is so much easier to comb, as you can see. So yeah, there is a lot to trim here. I know, I'm gonna trim a lot. I don't like that. And to me, for me, because I do wash and goes, it does not have to be perfect. I like that better. Let's see if it combs out better. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot better to comb. Yeah, I like that. I'm just gonna get those last little sprigs. There. There you go. That's good for me. I like that. I guess I should have done a length check first, huh? Oh, guys, I don't know. All right, let me do a length check. So, I mean, this is how long it's grown since the summer. And I'm gonna cut some of that off. And I hope I'm not cutting too much, because just because it looks kinky doesn't mean it's bad. If there's something wrong with it. I think that's good. Probably cut more on the other side. Let me see. Oops. That's good. This part never gets combed, so that's why I'm really taking advantage of the fact that I'm combing it. Let me just get a little. I'm being led not to cut much more, so I'm leaving that alone. Okay. I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to kind of put it away that way. Just so I can put it right there. Now let's get this part back here, because really that's what's growing my crown area is cutting it, trimming it, keeping it regular trims have really made the difference for my crown. Let me keep combing this. Okay, I cannot see this back here very well, but I think I can see it a little bit. It doesn't look as bad. Oh wait, let me see. It's getting long. So let me just give the length check of how long it is compared to what I did before. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and get that video. You know what? I'm gonna separate it. It's just too much to do in one. Okay. I usually do this like a dusting almost. This might be cutting. For some people, that might be considered cutting. Okay, let me do this side. I can't heal. That's good. You just want to get the ends that are snagging at the comb. You want to get them out of the, you want to get rid of that so that you don't have a problem combing, see? And that's the issue, is whatever's snagging at the comb, there's something wrong there. Just want to make sure that there's not any kind of signals going out of it. Okay, so we got this piece. So now I got the difficult part of my hair, which is this part here, the most delicate. I want to make sure they're happy. I like my length here, and I like what's going on. I probably should find out how long it is first, maybe, before I get scissor happy. So let me go ahead and see. I'm going to turn around so you can see. So that's how long my hair is. I really don't know how long that is. And I don't know if I could do this yet. I think it'll be easier for me to kind of do it on the side here, maybe. Let's see here. All right, so if I go here, this was always where I needed to pass, and this is where I had a hard time. I got here, then I went up and down. It's this bone right here. So for me to be past this bone that much, I've really grown a lot. I'm almost at, I believe, armpit length. You know, and I usually use this side from the beginning of my journey. Y'all used to see me use this side all the time. So let's see what this side, let me first look in the mirror myself and get it. But you notice it's going forward, so it is longer than what it seems. It's just that I don't know, I can't really pull from the back there. So see, I've really passed this spot that I've been trying to pass for years, and I'm almost at armpit length. So I'm really excited about that. I'm almost at armpit length. This is really cool. And I'll just do one more time trying to show the back. This is with me not pulling it. See if I can reach it to pull it. You can see that. So I don't know what that is. I think that might be armpit length. You guys let me know, because I can't tell. All right, so now that I know how much long it is, now I'm going to trim it a little bit. Trim it just a little bit. Okay, here we go. I get scissor happy sometimes, but see, this isn't too bad off. See, this is doing good. This hair is doing really well. I may not have to trim anything, but I'm just gonna do it for the sake of making sure it's healthy. But it doesn't need much trimming to me. And I don't even know if the other hair did either. It might have been just the texture. of my hair before, but I did see, like you probably saw, jagged, you know, like it looked like it was thinning out or whatever. But this is doing really well. This hair has been really behaving well. I really don't need to cut much. So I'm just doing it for the sake of making sure nobody's trying to mess with the system. So in other words, the ends aren't gonna, you know, play with me. So, and start to do weird stuff. So I still have the length there. Still have the length. Yeah, what do y'all think? And I think even though I might have taken like a tiny bit off, I still have length here too. So I'm still, this is my little benchmark. So look, I'm almost at, I might be armpit or almost. All right, I think we've exhausted that. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, so my hair definitely has grown. You can see that. I can definitely see how my hair has grown a lot. Finally, I'm back. I'm back and better, I think. So let's see if this needs anything. Not doing too badly. You know, just for the sake of, for me, I just wanted to make sure I didn't neglect those ends. So I'm gonna dust. And not neglect it. So when I'm wetting it all the time like I do, my hair isn't being neglected. Right? Let me just do the same thing I did on this side. On this side, maybe I'll do a twist out. Who knows? So this looks good. Y'all like it? Y'all comment below. Let me know what you're thinking of my hair. Y'all have been watching it for so long. You might see something I don't see. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Look at that. The ends do not look bad to me because I trim them so often. They don't look bad at all, actually. They don't look bad at all. I'm just gonna do it for the sake of, like I said, just making sure, because of my fine hair, because of the fact that I wet it and do wash and goes, I don't want to assume I'm okay. I'm just gonna make sure so that I can rest my mind that I'm okay. All right, so let's see here. There's a reason why those little pieces were breaking off, so y'all see the truth over here. Now you see my age. You see, I am pushing 50, so it's true. And I'm about to hide that in a minute because I'm gonna go. This is probably a big piece to be cutting, but let's see if I can. I might have to take this piece and cut that separately because it's a little shorter. Let's see what's going on here. Not bad at all. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm liking my ends for me. You let me know what you're thinking, but I like the way my ends are. Now the bad news is I'm getting tired. I'm like not interested anymore. I've lost interest. I'll go ahead and do this for the sake of having healthy hair. Here's a tinier piece here. I don't know what that's all about, but why that's so short, much shorter. It must have been because something from the past, but go for it. There, so now this should be happy. Comb it, make sure it's happy. Yeah, it's combing a lot easier. And what's good about trimming your hair is that you also style better. Your hair will style better. Let's see how long it is. Because it was long before. Okay, good. I didn't take length off. So you need to see this. Well, I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, I'll show you the length check in a minute. But my biggest thing with that was that it would touch here or it would go under here, but it never was all here. And now it's all the way in there. So that I know that means my hair grew. Here's the last little piece. And my trimming, my dusting is more maintenance. It's more just like, okay, let me just maintain my ends, make sure that they're not being neglected, because I feel like sometimes we are so happy about growing it that we're just like neglecting those ends. We're not really keeping them cut. Fine hair, you need to keep your ends trimmed because they just get damaged much easier. And if you don't trim it, you all know this, then you could, if you don't trim it, then it will work its way up, and then all your hard work is in vain. There. All right, so I think I'm done here. Guys, it looks like I'm done. Does that look like 10, right? Looks like I'm done. So you see my hair is an off black. And I know a lot of YouTubers like to dye their hair black so it makes it look even healthier. And that's kind of an illusion, I believe, because it doesn't mean that it's healthier. It just means that it's black. And the black looks healthy, and it looks nice. But y'all know I always like lighter hair anyway because it brings out my undertones. And a lot of breakage. Not a lot, but for me, I'm not used to seeing breakage. I don't let myself have this, but I guess once in a blue moon. So this is what came out today. And there are little pieces of breakage that I see. And I'll just see if, I don't know if I can show you it, but I don't know if you can see it, but they're little tiny pieces, which shows me that I did get something. So let's comb my hair through again. I can't use this. I'm using my fingers, guys. I just can't. Remember before, I'm gonna insert the picture of the summer when I did this out. And I'm also going to, you know, a lot of the YouTubers, they kind of like part in the back and they want to do it in the front like this. I mean, guys, comment below if you see this. Do you see this? Can you believe this is Patrice right here? You know, do y'all see this? Look at this. This is like really, this is my hair. This is my hair, y'all. And so now I'll put it back there. And it's not even fully straightened. You know that, right? So, I don't know if I'll ever, I think with the threading, when I finally figure that out, I'll probably be able to finally see the full, you know, a little bit more of the stretch. So I'll go ahead and use a comb because I should be able to comb through it now. Oh Lord, it's not wet and has no product on it. Okay, so let me just do a quick little check. After the cut. Okay, this is going under my chin. Really go up to my neck. Let's see. And it's my neck. So I got that. I think that this is what I did last time. I think I took some of my crown hair right here. I'm not sure, but I think I did. And I don't know how that helps, but we'll see. And I think I might have taken side hair from the last one. And there's another one. Guess I'll go by his shoulder, huh? And honestly, I think in here has like a nice little growth going on. Don't y'all think? Right in here is kind of cool. So I don't know. I guess I put it like right here. Don't know what I did last time, but I'll just go ahead and do that. And on this side. Wow, I'm getting somewhere, aren't I, with my hair? And I think the back, I'm not quite sure what I did with the back, but I might have done something in the back here. Let's see. This is really hard because it's still kinky in here. Even though I did all that combing, it's still kinky in there. So it's still shrinking more. The shrinkage has already started back up. So I'll comb it through a little bit. And I don't know if you can see it, but there. And then I guess with the bottom, I'm gonna have to go like this with it to show this side. And then this side. Oh, it's nice to have longer hair. I like it. I'm liking the feeling of having longer hair because I've always had the long weave, so I'm so used to that. Right here, bone. Yeah, this is where that bone was. And that's that. And so that's my hair, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And I know this was a longer video, but I'm so happy. I did good, huh? The hair grew a lot. All right, so I'm not sure if I'm just gonna go ahead. Well, I have to do my wash day. This was only my pre-poo anyway, so I do need to do my wash day. And it's winter, so I probably can't do like I did in the summer and wear this anywhere, you know? But I'll decide. Whatever I do, you'll see in the next video. In my other videos, I'll probably film with whatever it is in my next few videos. All right, so my lovelies, this is my takeaway. What I learned, this is actually my second time doing this with you all, I believe. Maybe my third because I've tried it. I tried to do it the Chick Naturals way, and I think I did it wrong because it was dry, right? So I was manipulating my hair dry, which is a big no-no. I still worked through it, and if I can find that picture, I'll show you, and you can look at the video at the end. Then I did the clay version. I figured, okay, let me get some slip. I personally get a lot of slip with my clay, so I tried trimming my hair with the clay. That wasn't too bad, very messy. This time, I set out to do the African threading, which I still want to do. That's a goal of mine, is to do this with African threading because I have a feeling it'll be stretched so straight with a no heat blowout. So that's my next video time that I do this. I'm going to be doing that. I might just do the video just to practice. So when the time comes to cut my hair, I'm ready and I know how to use it. So I learned even this time, even though I did a pre-poo, it dried out that pre-poo and I was back to, I thought I was doing something better by doing a pre-poo. But I ended up going back to where I was before because by the time it dried out, as you saw, I was still losing hair. I had like 2 of these from the beginning to end. And so that's a big no-no for me. And then you can hear it when it was coming out and I can see the little sprigs. I just feel like that's not a smart way to get rid of that, from preventing that from happening. I'm making it happen to cut it. It just seems illogical, it doesn't seem right. So what I did was, I don't know if you can tell that this looks a little bit more supple, my hair. Right after I did it, I added my growth oil in my hair. I just put my growth oil all in my hair, my Ayurvedic Curls growth oil in my hair, and I made it more shiny, and I said, let me just do like a semi-hot oil treatment. I did my scalp, I did my hair, and I just put oil all in my hair after cutting it. And then light bulb, bingo. What I'm gonna do is, from now on, when I set out to trim my hair, I'm gonna do a hot oil treatment instead of the pre-poo and maybe have a little moisture in it. Then do the threading, because I'm gonna try the threading. And from there, I'll have all this oil in my hair and I can comb through it much easier. I can get through my hair and everything. I think using my growth oil is gonna have to be the answer to not having that snapping in my hair when I comb it. So stay tuned for the next time I do this because that's what I'm going to do next. Right now I have my oil in my hair and it looks so much healthier with the oil. And remember, my hair is off black, like brown, and the henna actually dyes the grays, so I have some highlights naturally from that, which I'm going to share with you through my wash day. So that's what I learned from this, and I just wanted to share that with you so that you can look forward to me doing that next time. Just so you know what I did put in my pre-poo. Y'all, this might have lasted me a year. This is the Giovanni. Let me see which one it is. Deep Moisture Conditioner. I believe I got this from Amazon. I hope they still have it because it's time to get some more. This literally, I think it's been a year. I'm not sure, but I think so. Then I did my Deep Conditioning Honey Mask. I mixed that with my Giovanni. I mixed these both together and put it all in my hair, and I decided why not put some of my growth oil in there too. and I slept overnight with it. Sometimes I use my Kiridu to steam it and get it in there, but this time I just slept overnight with it. And then I went the next day, it was drier, and that's when I set out to do the banding and the threading. But it was too dry. As you can see, my hair dries very well. So I think to combat that dryness, like I said, I'm going to try doing what I have right now. I put this in my hair and I started massaging my scalp with it right afterwards. And then I started saying, wait a minute, it's more pliable. My hands are going through it so much easier. Duh, why didn't I just use my oil to do this? So y'all remind me next time. But next time I cut my hair, I'm gonna try, and instead of doing a pre-poo and cutting it with that, I'm going to cut it in a hot oil treatment, in my Ayurvedic Girls growth oil treatment. I'm gonna use this growth oil treatment to do everything with it, because it's gonna probably comb through much easier. I'm gonna have less breakage, all that, trim it. I'm gonna be so much happier, and then after that, I'll do my wash day. So, stay tuned for that. I hope this has helped you, and I love y'all so much. I'll see you in the next video. You're probably gonna see other videos with my hair like this, because I'm gonna do some more filming like this, so you'll know why when you see this video. I love y'all. And comment below if this has helped you in any way, and if you wanna get the Ayurvedic Curls product line, just go to ayurvedicurls.com and make sure you watch these other videos so you can get up to speed with what I'm doing here. Watch my playlist of my wash day routines, and stay tuned for my wash day routine. Love you. Bye.